My name is Bobbie Greenway. I taught in Rapid City for 26 years. I taught in 4 years for Mitchell, then I came out here and taught elementary art for 7 years. Then I moved to Dakota for 3, and I finished up teaching art at Central for 16 years.
And who do you have with you?
This is my grandson, Owen. Then we asked the teachers, we thought, what about some murals? Would you guys, we did banners, I think, at Garfield and some of the schools, but we said, would you like to do maybe some murals? And at that point, the elementaries were getting really crowded, and a lot of them had gymnasiums where they were closing off the stage and making it into a computer lab or whatever they could for classrooms, and they had these sectional walls up that they could take down. And they thought that'd be great. So we would go back to our office. We were housed out of Horace Mann at that point, and we'd come up with some drawings and go to the principal and the teachers and see what they liked. And we'd come in and sketch out the mural and then have all the kids from K through 6 come in and help paint the mural. So it was really fun. It was, like I was saying earlier, it was amazing. Those little kids, we would be walking down the hall later, come be back to school the next year, and they'd say, do you remember me? I helped paint the tail on that mural, you know, and they were so proud of it. It was just cute, and it was a fun project. It really was. So that's how that kind of came about. Well, yeah, we had, like for instance, Robbinsdale was a huge school, and we wanted, whether you were in kindergarten or 6th grade, everybody to be up there and help us paint that mural. And at the end of the day, we realized in Robbinsdale we were probably there for 5 or 6 weeks to get through all those classes and have them there twice. But maybe only 3 or 4. But anyway, about halfway through, Mary and I realized we're not going to have enough to paint on this. So at the end of the day, we didn't want the kids to know, but after they were done and we'd get everything set up, we'd close up the gym and we'd go in there and literally paint over what had been painted that day or part of it, depending on what age was coming, because you wanted little people down low and the other ones could reach up a little higher. But so they would have something to paint again, because otherwise we weren't going to have anything for them to paint. We didn't want them to just paint the background or paint something over and over. So we would repaint the wall white, a section of it, and then sketch it out again, and have these new kids come in and, okay, now you get to paint this. And it was with acrylic paint, so we had them in their smocks and everything else, because, you know, I'd say acrylic paint doesn't come out of your clothing if you get in your clothing. And they had loved wearing their smocks. They thought there were little Van Goghs up there. But invariably somebody would, so I'd be the one running to the restroom and getting the paint out of the clothing real quickly. But they just loved it. They thought that was such a cool deal, being able to paint on a big mural. And they were up on scaffolding, a lot of them were, you know, low to the ground, nothing high, but big scaffolding set up there. So it was fun.